Alright, welcome back to people. On this video, I want to talk about a little research I did this week about making your content go viral, right? The blog post that you create or the video that you create, how to make things like that just explode, right? There are different things you can do or things that you can follow that will give your process a better chance or a better opportunity, if you will, of going viral. Now, is it necessary to go viral to make money online? Absolutely not. No. It's done every day, all day. As a matter of fact, those are like the exceptions, right? That is not the rule. The rule is to put a process in place and follow that process. And over time, boosh, then you go. But it's what you want to set up is the process. You don't want to really go just to get the viral because it may never come for you, right? But you still can make a really good living online from the comfort of your home doing what you love, right? Okay, so I'm going to go just down a quick list of a few things. Actually, this may take a two-part because this was a pretty in-depth study. But I'm going to start by saying accessibility. How to make your content go viral, accessibility. The first factor is that anyone can access it. In other words, don't lock your content down with passwords. I do think it is okay to make people join your list to get in, but don't put too much emphasis on that so that it's only available to a minority of people. You want it to be available to everybody, right? That's how you want to set the process up. The second factor is that it doesn't take long to access it. You may have an idea for the coolest ever 45-minute video, but you know what? Most people are going to take one look at that length and decide they don't have the time to watch it. So keep the content short so that someone can view it, read it, or otherwise consume the entire thing within just a few minutes. Now, that's one of the things that's always difficult for beginners to create 2, 3 to 5 minute content that has impact, right? That has that makes someone want to learn more or click the button or watch the video. You really have to position that information properly because a lot of that is psychological, right? So think about this. What interests you? If you come to a video and you decide you want to watch it, what was the determining factors that made you first stop at that video? Was it the title? Was it the actual thumbnail or the visual that you saw on the screen? What was it that made you say, "Look, I want to learn more about this one," right? Because I like to reference that to when you walk into a room. If you walk into a room of, let's say, 15 people, right? You're going to have a tendency to gravitate what you in your mind think is more like you, right? In other words, if I'm African American and I walk into a room and it's a diverse room, I'm going to have a tendency to gravitate to African Americans, psychologically, consciously, or unconsciously, right? Now, I know a lot of people will say, no, you won't. But you do. Now, I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying just by nature, because you understand the language, if you will, right? There's, even if it's not spoken, there's an unspoken language between the sameness. It is. Trust me. All right, continuing on. Shareability. Here's the simple truth. People are more likely to share your content when it's easy to share. Obviously, this overlaps with the previous factor in that content needs to be easy to access in order for it to be easily shared, right? Let me give you a tip. Whenever possible, put the viral content directly on Facebook rather than linking it to your website. Content that you load on Facebook is easier to share than content that you're linking to an off-site. That's just a little tip that will help you going forward, because Facebook is a platform that's large enough to have really simple mechanisms in place to share, right? To share, you can share with different other platforms, and that's really necessary when you're trying to get something to go viral, right? Because you want as many people to have the opportunity to see it as possible. Next, consumer ability. Remember this, people don't want to have to work too hard to consume your content. And that's why you should put it in a format that makes it easy to understand and easy to consume. Popular viral formats. Number one, video. All people have to do is click the play button and then sit back and watch your video. Easy as pie, right? That's the number one mechanism that I use, right? And that's just me. Now, some people enjoy writing. Some people enjoy talking in front of a microphone. If you enjoy talking in front of a microphone first, maybe a podcast is an excellent idea for you. If you enjoy writing, perhaps a blog is the number one way you want to get your information out first, right? It just depends on you as an individual. You know what you like. I don't know, but there's something for everybody, so to speak. Number two, infographics. This format is eye-catching, attractive, which is a bonus. It is also easy to consume since the words tend to be fairly sparse since the graphics tell much of the story. In other words, it's easy to consume since people can absorb the message in a short amount of time, which again is our Achilles heel, our being people. We're not going to spend a lot of time with it. We want to consume it as quickly as possible so we can move on to the next thing. I think we're being programmed, you think? Yeah. All right. Next, novelty. Image is for movement. Now, you put something unique in front of your prospects and their brain is going to give them a mini rush of good feelings. Now that they have a good feeling, they want to share this feeling. Bam, they hit the share button, right? It's like when you watch a video and you say, ooh, that is so funny. I laughed till I cried. You want to share that, right? Because you got other people in your circle or on your Rolodex that you want to feel or experience that same thing, right? And, you know, from time to time, you get a chance to talk about it. You remember that video I sent you that, you know, had such and such? That was hilarious. And then you kind of play it back in your mind. You know how life goes, right? Right. Okay. Listen, don't forget to share these videos, like these videos. I got a very busy day. I just want to get these out to you guys. And I'll see you on the next video.